Figured I'd have a minute. It's Friday. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I need to do this anyhow. And while I'm here, I might as well go ahead and talk about some pointers and some tips and some things like that on filling out a paper log, because for some reason here lately, I have seen a lot about people talking about what kind of a lost start this is, and I would agree with that. And to this point, you ready for my OGs in the room? When I first started driving, I had one of these. You can talk all the mess you want, and you know what? I got some mess to talk my darn self, but I'll say this. They got me in the industry, 15 years later of CDL and, add another 5 after the warehousing and all the other stuff. Here we are, and I did not think I would have anything this OG kind of left around. I honestly went to go look in my shop for a ruler just to do this and went, no freaking way. So if you actually look, to this day, it's still a perfect 8. Like nothing's changed. 8 hours of sleep, 11 hours of driving, like it's all still there, which is pretty cool. So anyhow, let's go ahead and start. I'm not going to go over every single thing, but here's what I am going to tell you. More is more on this. If there is a space to be filled out, I would advise that you fill it out in its entirety, not going down the road or bent over your leg. And some of y'all have terrible handwriting to begin with. Please don't make it worse by doing colored pencils and crayons and all sorts of other goofy stuff. It has to be, legally speaking, has to be a legit pen or some type of permanent marking. It has to go through both copies. You have to have your recap. Here's the part where it shows what kind of a lost start this is. Let's say we were off duty. Let's say we work LTL, right? Mark it up, absolute middle. We're based here in the upstate of South Carolina. And so that means this is what I like to do right here. Boom. I go this way personally, because what if you have multi-stops, things like that? When you're OTR, it doesn't matter. But you put what you're doing. So just go like free trip. Where were you? Well, man, I got to work kind of early. Thought it was going to be a good Monday. It wasn't. My trailer wasn't ready until 8:30. Sat on the clock for nothing. Left out. Since nothing's changed. We just keep on bumping down the road. But again, let's say we work LTL. We've got multiple stops, multiple deliveries. Let's say, for those of you that actually know this area, let's say you're in Spartanburg. You left. It's going to take you about an hour to drive down to Anderson. From here, you go straight down. Now, you can go again, right here. What I would put, all right, so you've got a P&D route. You're there for an hour. You left out with 15 deliveries, and you're going to have 10 pickups, and you're just kind of running all over the place. Well, let's say it took you till about, 4 o'clock to get back. Then, because everybody knows Pelham Road's a thing, it's not going to be a perfect hour. It was an hour and a half. So now, let's go back. And now we've got fresh space. You see all this extra space that I could use potentially. Let's say we had other stops. And then you don't have to specifically go hard 90. You can also go down and do what they call flags and go off at more of a 45, as long as you're putting the comments heading left. So let's say, here we are. Got to spell post-trip, right? That's awesome. I'm going to put post-trip and fuel because I work for one of those LTL companies where they force you to add fuel in the afternoon because shuttle guys cry a lot. If that feels slightly accurate, it's because it is. I can think of one LTL company in specifically, thinking about that one right now, looking at you folks over there in the Duncan Greer area. That's about as specific as I'm going to get on that one. All right, well, it's a post trip, it's a fuel. I had to put my paperwork up, drag my pallet jack across the dock, blah, 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 blah. I didn't end up clocking out for another hour. Guys, you cannot, if you do not have a sleeper berth, and I mean this for box trucks, CDLs, if you do not have a sleeper berth, do not hit line 2. Ever. Even if you sleep in the truck. If you sleep in the truck, great, that's fine. You are off duty. Do not say that you were in a sleeper berth. That does not exist, because God forbid. And put December 1st, 1999. Training log. Example. Guys, seriously. Bill of lading, shipper. Where did you start and end your day? Your recap. And remember, you only need one, not both. Your recap, truck, trailer, all of this stuff matters. And just so you guys know, for those of you that are wondering that why you've got to fill out a DVIR at the end of the day, that's a legal requirement. And part of that information also corresponds with this. So hope everybody's, let me straighten this up so everybody can kind of see what's going on. I'll throw my OG, my OG ruler in here, because that's just absolute bananas. That thing's still around after 15 years and about 1 million miles. Actually, it's over 1 million miles now, thank God. Yeah, got questions? Give us a shout.